When you checked in this morning or yesterday, everyone should have received one of these. If you haven't, when we're done here and head to lunch, you can stop at the table on your way to lunch and grab one. But this is important for a lot of reasons, but one of the main reasons that you need to have one of these is it describes our breakout sessions, which will happen this afternoon after lunch. So a couple of things about our breakout sessions. Each one of those is repeated. So don't feel like, hey, there are two that I really want to go to. If you have two you want to go to, you'll have a chance to get to them both. All right? So we want you to participate in those. That's where you're going to be able to go much deeper in some of the content that's being shared. You'll be able to ask some of your questions. But what we want to do over the next several minutes is let you hear from some of our presenters about what they're going to talk about in their breakout sessions, but more than that, to hear how conversations about loving one another and about loving one another in a united and godly way has landed in the real lives of real people. So we're going to let them share a little bit about their journey and where they are. So I'm going to take a second and ask them. We're going to start on the end with Curtis. They're going to introduce themselves so you'll know who they are, and I'm going to ask each of you just to tell us a little bit, share with everyone who is listening in on this conversation that we're having, why you're here and what's important about this. Now, one of the things you need to know is that there is a breakout session that's not represented on the panel, and that's with Dennis and a team from Impact Church, and they're going to talk about worship, particularly around along racial lines and linguistic lines and that sort of thing. I'll be moderating their discussion in one of the breakout sessions, but they're not here for one of these. And this chair right here belongs to Tim Daniels. If you see him, point him to this chair. So if he's not here by the time we get down to the line, I will just answer for him. All right, so we're going to start with Curtis.
Okay, testing. Okay, you can hear me. My name is Curtis King. I'm from the Seibert Institute for Church Ministry over at Abilene Christian University. And one of the main reasons I'm here is there are actually two reasons I'm here. One is because I couldn't find anyone else to come. And that's not disparaging of the event. We were excited to be involved with the event, but we have some heavy hitters, and so we have this A team, and I went all the way down. It's about 6 or 7 people. Everybody's traveling, and we still wanted to be involved, and so you're looking at the representative for the Seibert Institute. I'm excited to be here nonetheless. I think that this is probably one of those God pushes. I'm the associate director, and it's very easy for me to line up events and get people to talk and cause things to happen. But I think this may be one of those moments where God was like, well, it's your turn. You're up to